Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to do a try on with the latest OliveYoung February Valentine's Day beauty box. That was a huge mouthful, but I'm so excited to share this with you guys. You have a great range of products in here. Some are already favorites I've tested and some new ones, and we'll be just doing a get ready with me, talking about them, etc. This is the finished result, and I must say I am feeling so cute with everything, and I can't wait to share with you guys how we got there. So let's open this up and show you guys what's in here. Full disclosure, this box was sent to me. I think OliveYoung probably saw my haul videos and thought this chick spends a crazy amount of money on us, so might as well send her one. I mean, great idea because I was going to buy it anyway. I just think it's a great deal. It is retailing for $71.99, I'm pretty sure, and it has a value of 220 USD, which is incredible. I also have a little pamphlet, so that's cute. You do have 9 regular size products and 2 miniature items, which honestly is a great deal, so I can't wait to share with you guys what's in it. I think I'll do a description of what's actually inside the box and then show you guys the process of me using it. Yeah, that's the schedule. That's what we're going to go with. Inside you have, your crepe paper filled with all the products in here. I am actually affiliated with OliveYoung. I do have a discount code with them, so if you use my code you can get an extra, I think 5% off. You can get some extra discount on top of this, so that's a pretty darn good deal. So yeah, if you guys are interested, make sure to use my code. The espoir Pro Tailor Bee Velvet cushion, and this is a set that comes with a full size, a refill, and a baby traveling size, which is so adorable. And then you also have the very famous Darcy Palette included. I have the chocolate fudge one, and you guys know I love Darcy eyeshadow palettes. I always talk about them, always use them. And then next we do have a little bit of a tool situation, which I think is really considerate. This is the Fillimilli eyeshadow set. So you have 5 eyeshadow brushes in here, and it helps you with your makeup. You have a case that goes alongside it, which is really awesome as well. We also have included an eyeliner. This is a CLIO Sharp So Simple. This is a gel cream kind of pencil, and you guys know I love it. I've tried it out in the past and done videos on that, so watch that if you're interested. And also you have here a Giverny Milchak Sensitive Mascara set. Next we have a colorgram Artist Formula Auto Brow Pencil, which is just a very nice waxy consistency, very natural as well for filling in the brows. We also have an I'm Mimi My Custom Blush in the shade of Mellow Pink. Here it is, very natural. You can see it's again a matte finish, so I don't think it would really interfere with your routine. For the last, I guess, makeup product, and that's full size, is your rom&nd Juicy Lasting Tint. This is my favorite lip tint formula ever, probably one of my favorite lip products in general, so I'm really excited I included this one in here. You also get a full-sized makeup remover, so it's not really a makeup product, but it is also full size. I think that is really good, and it's just very considerate. You have a whole routine done. And then last but not least, you have 2 samples. We have a tone up cream from Cosnori. Yeah, it's a whitening dress tone up cream. It has niacinamide in it, which is a brightening ingredient in skincare, and also takes care of like porous skin, which I think is good. And then you also have a Giverny Milchak Cover Foundation sample. I do have this one, and you guys have seen from my shorts that I recently tried out, because it's a foundation that Les Seraphim Sakura talks about. She's a K-pop star, and she said it looks amazing, and I do like it. It looks very good. Enough talk, let's actually apply it onto our face. I want to first start off with this Cosnori Tone Up Cream and almost use it as a primer. This is a hack that I like to use that I think a lot of you guys can try as well. You can see that my face is a lot lighter than my neck, so what I like to do is usually I take a little bit of tone up cream and just put it all over my neck. It gives the most subtle lightening of the skin, and it doesn't look super fake either. And I just think this is a really good method, because I don't like to make my face super tan just to match my neck. I usually like to match my foundation to my actual face. So you can see by just putting a little bit of tone up cream, and make sure to blend it up onto the face, it just instantly matches your face a lot better. What I also like to do is just dot a little bit of the tone up cream on the center of my face and brighten. Especially for today's look, we're not really using a concealer and we're just using, you know, foundation to even out the skin tone, so I think this is a really important step as well. Tone up cream doesn't actually add coverage, it just brightens your face, and I think it's important to brighten the center of your face. It really makes it more dimensional. Now for base, we're going to try a foundation that has been on my wish list for the longest time. This is the espoir Full Coverage Velvet Matte Cushion Foundation, and this is such a good deal to, you know, also include in it, because you see you have your full size cushion, you have a mini one for travel size, and a backup for when you finish the entire cushion. So this is a great deal, and I got this in the shade 22 Petal. So let's pull it out and see it. Very luxurious packaging, red for Valentine's Day. I love that. And what I love most is actually this baby cushion. It's just so adorable. If you guys see it, it's just the cutest thing. It's a tiny little puff and you have your foundation in here. I think this will be so cute for touch-ups because obviously this is smaller, so it doesn't take up as much space. You have a mirror, you can just pat all over throughout the day. So this is incredible. I love it. And as usual, they have a touch-up with most cushion foundations. But this is the product in here. I have actually tried it out already and I love the finish, especially for the warmer month. Like, you know, a velvet matte finish really helps it stay longer, and especially for oily skin. And look how beautiful it is. It says Be Velvet in the cushion, and you have a very regular sponge. I would say it's just like those normal, I guess, makeup sponges you see in like makeup counters, etc. That type of texture. And yeah, let's get to it. So here we have a pretty nice and clean mirror, and we're just going to apply some foundation on my face. So you can see I like to really coat my sponge in there and tap off the excess and really just move it around so it really, you know, spreads evenly across the entire sponge. Otherwise it's a bit too much. And just press it on the center of my face and then slowly spread it out. You can see I have a little bit of a blemish lately here. Yeah, uni and work has been stressful, guys, so my skin isn't as nice as it usually is, but we can see the coverage is quite nice. It basically covered it up. If we just go in with a second round, it's gone. So this is a pretty nice coverage foundation. I would say medium coverage, medium to full. There we are, the foundation is on, and I think it did a pretty good job of evening out my skin tone. Obviously you can still see some of my texture, and as a velvet matte finish it is more drying, so if you have dry skin, probably not the best for you. However, I like it on me because it's oily right now and the sun's just really intense in this weather, so you know, I really like the finish and I think the coverage is pretty nice too. I'm just going to quickly set my face with a little bit of my NARS Translucent Powder in Crystal. This isn't in the kit, this is just something I need to have because they didn't include a setting powder. So just quickly going to set the face because I think that way it'll be better for the rest of my routine. And I chose something quite luminous. This one has some, you know, micro shimmers in it to make it more skin-like. That's what I like to do with my matte, you know, foundations. I think this brings more skin back into, you know, the makeup look. So yeah, just like a quick dusting and we're ready to go on to the next step. Next up, we're going to try a blush from EYHLYFE. This is my custom blush and this is the shade Mellow Pink. I'm really excited for this one because I do love EYHLYFE as a brand and I haven't actually tried their blushes yet, so this is super exciting to me. And this is a very beautiful beige pink shade and it's very neutral and gorgeous for every day. And I love the imprint on here. It says I will make you smile today, which is such a cute message, I must say. I really like the vibes for, you know, Valentine's Day. This is cute, you know, love yourself. Here it is. It's quite actually light. It looked a lot darker in the pan. This, I would say, has almost like a white base to it. It's a little bit more of those, you know, base blushes. You know how I like to put like 2 layers of blush, a lighter one in the center and a darker on the sides. This is something I would put on the center, but it's also nice enough to be used all over. So I really like this one. It has a tint of beige to it and brownness. I'm going to use a big fluffy brush and just tap into it. Okay, it's quite lightly pigmented and I would say it's quite hard pressed in the pan as well because when I pressed into the blush, it didn't actually have any fallout. can we see the fallout is very, very minimal. So it's a more of a hard pressed blush. See, now I really coated it. Let's see, this might end very badly. Oh no, it's fine. It's not that bad. Okay, I'm just gonna tap it in place here. It looks a lot more intense in the phone camera than it does in real life through my compact mirror. But here it is, okay? It's a very, very pretty pink flush. And now I'm just going to use a side where I didn't really dip into anything and blend that out. It's a very beautiful color, and because it's a matte finish as well, I think it's also quite natural looking. I definitely went a little bit overboard. I think the pigment, I underestimated it, but I do like how you can really easily blend and buff it out, and it doesn't really smudge either. I thought it would move around because I'm blending it quite hard actually. So this is really nice as a blush for layering on top of, you know, like concealer and foundation. It doesn't like, you know, do the weird thing where it balls up, etc. This one is just really beautiful and gives a nice flush. I think it gave me a nice dimension. Just gonna put some on my forehead. And you guys know I love putting some on the tip of my nose and my chin. There we are, we're all blushed up, and so far this is a cute blush for everyday. I'm loving it. Next up, we're going to move on to the brows, and we're going to try the Colorgram Artist Formula Auto Brow Pencil, and I got this in the shade Ash Brown, which I'm really keen about as well, because Colorgram is, I feel like, quite a viral product in Korea. They're very famous for, I think it was their blush palettes, and I'm pretty sure Colorgram was the brand in True Beauty, like a really popular Korean show. Nonetheless, I've tried their eyeliners before and I really liked it. I have friends who've tried their eyeshadow formulas and loved it, so I'm really keen about this brow pencil. And honestly, I probably need to get a new brow pencil because I've been slacking off my brows quite a bit. So here it is. Oh, it's quite big. You have one side which is the spoolie, very nice. It's very typical. It's a little bit chubby actually, it looks quite fat. And then if we just twist it out, you have, I think this is a sharpener for your eyebrow pencil, so you can keep it nice and chiseled. Very thoughtful, I like that. And then on this side you have your brow pencil. It's a very interesting shape. Let me just first of all show you guys. It's this almost hexagonal, octagonal situation. It's very interesting. Let me see. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3. Oh, it's a hexagon, guys, don't worry, I miscounted. But yeah, it's this hexagonal shape. It's very interesting, very sharp, and has lots of edges. I'm very keen about this one. I've never tried a brow pencil with so many edges before, and it looks like it's quite waxy. Let's give it a go. Okay, it's quite waxy and hard so far, and the shade actually is quite brown rather than, you know, ash like it describes. So keen about that one, and I think it's very easy to draw hair strokes as well. There we are. So now let's just draw in some eyebrows. First, we're going to brush through and get rid of all the powder that could be on our eyebrows. And now we have a clean brow. Let's just fill it in. There it is. It's very subtle as a coloring, which I really like. I think subtlety is the most important thing about our eyebrows. We are so over the trend and era where we had Sharpie brows and brows on fleek. That was not it. I used to use brow pomade when I was in year 8, and that was a disaster and a half. So I like to use the flat edge and just do some quick shading and map out where I want to put my brows, and then flip to the side and then draw some more precise strokes. I think that's the best method for this brow pencil. There we are browed up, and yeah, it looks really nice. It's very waxy and powdery, I would say, as a finish, and a bit more subtle than something we're used to, like the Precisely My Brows. But this, I think, is really good for K-beauty anyway, because it's subtle, it's pulled back, and it just looks like you have full brows. Now for eyeshadows, we have the very famous DASIQUE palettes included. You could choose any palette from their entire range of launches, which is so good. I did actually choose one I already have. This is the Chocolate Fudge palette. I think I might keep this one either as a backup or gift it to a friend. I'm not too sure yet, but I feel like I'm at a good place with my eyeshadow palettes. I probably shouldn't have more in my collection, but this is it, and I think it's perfect for Valentine's Day. When we think about Valentine's Day, we always think about chocolates and gifting, you know, sweets, etc. And I love this palette. If you saw my, you know, palette declutters and makeup decluttered, you will know that this is my favorite palette from DASIQUE. I think the pigment is just right. It's a little bit more pigmented, blends easily, and the glitters are gorgeous. So I really love this one, and let's just use this for a quick look. I'm going to quickly set my face with this light beige color and give it almost like a foundation for the rest of my eyeshadow. This way it blends a lot easily as well. Now we're going to take this matte brown next to it and start creating some dimensions for our eyes and trace it along the entire lash line. That's the thing about DASIQUE palettes. I really don't like the fact how it has a clear plastic case, because then it doesn't have a mirror and I can't really see what's going on with it, which is a nuisance. Same brush earlier and just buff it out. You want to do this in very slow steps, that way your blending looks smoother, otherwise it's just block colors, which is not cute. I must say, after years of being single, I don't really know what Valentine's Day feels like. I just find it as a day that, you know, a lot of things go on sale and I can buy things. So it's a different experience for me compared to a lot of people. For traditionally what you think of for Valentine's Day, I guess that's the perks of being single. You can always focus on yourself first. Taking this middle matte shade and just deepening the outer corners and creating a almost halo eye. My signature look, basically. Now's the fun bit. We're going to tap into some glitter. I really love this bottom left shade. I think it's just the most glittery and beautiful, transparent looking shimmer there is in this palette, and I'm just going to pat this on the center. It also does have like a hint of green and pink in it. I don't know if that's intended, but it's gorgeous and I love it. I just find whenever I wear this, I always look at my eyeshadow after a while. I'm always like, ooh, that's so shiny and pretty. Can you guys see that? It is so good. I love this one. I find this glitter to be a tad like Vaseline after a while of use, so the best way to get the glitter to adhere is literally tap it on. Don't swipe, tap, and it ends up looking so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I am in love with this glitter. It's beautiful, right? And whatever I have left, I just usually swatch it on my arm and call it a day. It's pretty clean. Now we're going to take a precise liner brush and use the top right glitter on the inner corners to accentuate the sharpness of our eyes. I find this glitter to be more cooler than the one we just used. Even though this palette is warm overall, this one just feels more icy. Look at that. It is so pretty. It just opens up your eye and looks really, really fun. Now we're going to go into eyeliner. You guys already know I have this eyeliner. This is the CLIO So Sharp So Simple, and I have this in the shade brown, but I picked up a different shade. This is dark brown, and I know I love this formula, so I'm so excited to have one in another shade. This is just such a precise eyeliner. It stays all day, perfect amount of waxiness and, you know, creaminess. It's just so good. Look at that. Oh, it just chef's kiss. I love this one, so can't wait to use this more, and we're just going to do a little eyeliner situation, a tiny baby wing. I made it a little bit longer today. I think like that's really cute and flirty for today's look. Now for mascara, we have the Giverny Milchak Sensitive Mascara, and I just recently talked about this in a underhyped products video. I swear this is destiny or something. I didn't even know they were going to choose to put this product in their beauty box, so guys, I have good taste. But this one is gorgeous. It's a two in one, 1+1, so you get one, you buy one for the price of one and you get another one for free. This is just something OliveYoung does quite a lot, and this is in the shade, I'm pretty sure, dark brown, 02 black brown. So this is more of like a more subtle shade you can wear every day, and it has that same beautiful, really thin applicator that I think is the standout for this product, and I can't wait to put this on. This is a little bit subtle if you put it on your top and top lashes, but for me it's perfect because it stays all day. So let's apply it. I don't know, can you see that I'm combing my eyelashes? It's making it look super long and it's just focusing on every single lash. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it just looks so pretty. And my lashes look lengthened, but they're individual. They're not like clumping together. Look at that. Can you guys see how pretty my eyelashes look? I don't know, does that do anything? I can't really look in my phone camera, but oh my gosh, it is so long, and it's the best mascara I've tried in ages. There it is. There's one eye done. You can't really tell anything here, but I tried, guys. I tried really hard, but it looks really wow in the mirror. So I hope that translates on my phone camera. And let's do the other eye. I'll skip this part. So see you guys in 2 seconds time. Ta-da! My eyelashes look really cute, guys. I just really like this one. I really like the idea of having dark brown mascara. It's like so subtle, and it's just cute. And honestly, if I'm being honest, you can't really tell the difference between dark brown and the black mascara, but it just feels fancy, you know. You're like, I'm not like other girls, I don't wear black mascara, right? And it just looks cute. I can't stop looking at my makeup today. It's giving like K-pop idol vibes, low-key. It's like really, really pretty. I'm loving it. But let's move on to the next step of our routine. Next up, and last but not least, is our lipstick. And this is my favorite lip product of all time. If you guys watched my which rom&nd lip tint is for you, this ranked #1. This is the Juicy Lasting Tint in the shade Papaya Jam, and look at that. I love this minimalistic packaging from rom&nd, and this lip tint is just gorgeous. If you haven't tried it, you need to. It's a must try. You will regret it if you don't. And honestly, just rom&nd in general is my favorite brand for lipstick. So this one is beautiful. You need to watch that video if you want to try out something from rom&nd. But yeah, let's just, enough talk and apply it. It's this beautiful pink and orange shade. It's just so nice and natural for every day. I love this look. I'm going to just pop on a little bit of lip liner and call it a day for our makeup. This is Patrick Ta. This is the Precision Lip Crayon in She's Proud. This is my favorite lip liner. There we are done with the makeup look. I actually forgot to try something out today. I just had a look behind me and I realized I completely forgot a product that was in the beauty box. I just got overly excited, but this is the Fillimilli Eye Brush Pro Collection set, and this is just meant to be your beginner's guide to eyeshadows and eyeshadow brushes. So this is a really good kit because it also comes with a case so you can travel with it. And Fillimilli is just a very famous brand in Korea, and it's sold in OliveYoung, one of the best sellers for, you know, makeup applicators, because they are relatively more affordable and their quality is really phenomenal. I hear. I have actually never tried anything from them, so a huge shame I forgot to open it and try it today. I just got overly excited and wanted to try everything out. But in this kit you get 5 brushes. You have a flat packing paddle brush. I guess this is to deposit, you know, the eyeshadow all over, and then you have a more thinner, precise brush, very soft bristles. I would like it to be a little bit denser. This one's a bit flatter, so I guess this is for like detailing and smoking things out. You have 3 more brushes for precising and I guess the details. You have again another smudger brush. This one's quite, you know, shorter, and then this is, I would say, a highlighting brush, something you want to put on the inner corners or smudge out eyeliner. And then the same thing with the last brush here, very short, but I guess it's here for smoking up your liner. And again, just inner corners, it's very small, you can see. So yeah, these brushes are also included in the kit. Huge shame that I was being stupid and didn't try them out today. It would have been the perfect chance, especially since I know the quality of these shadows. So I'll try them out in a later video and update you guys on that, so definitely check it out. You know, I'll give a detailed review, but from what I feel, these are very soft, and like I mentioned, they're a bit on the, I guess, thinner side, so you don't have that many bristles, probably not as comfortable, but yeah, they look like they do the work. So yeah, let's do that. This is also giving pencil case and glasses case vibes, but it has a nice little mirror in here. It has the film, so I haven't pulled that out. You have Fillimilli, and then you can put your brushes in here like so and go travel with it. I think it's very convenient, very pretty design and packaging. But the last product we have in the box is this makeup remover. This is from, oh, I'm not actually sure where this is from. Let's look at this guide here. This is the makeup remover oil and water from Singmulnara Jeju sparkling water. This is giving Lancome by Facile vibes. You know, it's blue, has the water layer and the water underneath. So I'm going to remove my makeup with this and test it out for you guys. Okay, I'm in my bathroom now. It's been like, I guess 3 hours since I filmed, so the makeup is still holding up pretty nicely, I would say. I'm not too iffed about it. Oh, the hair's just kind of everywhere, but let's take it off with the makeup remover from the kit and see how well it works. I have these cotton pads from Fillimilli, so I'm going to put it on there and see how well it works. First, you want to mix it up and just combine the oil with the water and hopefully get it into one concoction. Okay, I didn't open this, so we're going to have to reshake it later on. Mix, 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 mix. For makeup remover, this is specifically an eye and lip remover, but TBH, it can remove foundation as well. I like to press it on my eyes for around 20 seconds and then gently remove. Well, that did pretty well. That actually did pretty well. You can see my individual eyelashes. I love that. That's so funny to me. Anyway, let's keep on just doing that. Hey, that's not bad. That is pretty darn good. And we can see the glitters. Like, can we see that? Oh, the eyes are pretty nice. So I'm just going to, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to remove half of my face. Let's see how that looks. Oh my gosh. Is the foundation that light? Oh, it doesn't feel that light. Anyway, you can see the lips don't have too big of a difference because it's tinted already. How good is that? That's pretty good. This is like a pretty clean split. Oh wow, that's really nice actually. Yeah, I think it's removed all of my makeup, and the cotton pad is actually really grotesque. I don't know if you guys want to see this, but here it is. I think it did a great job of removing my makeup. It looks pretty clean. I'm just going to look on the side because I have a mirror. Yeah, it looks really good. Just apart from like the details on my eye, they didn't really go super closely, but this is really good. Let me just adjust my phone camera. Maybe the lighting will show more justice. Okay, I don't know if this helps a little bit more. You can see that it did a pretty darn good job of removing my makeup. The glitters on my eyes are basically gone as well. Just a little bit here, a little bit of the mascara remnants and eyeliner. But overall, that looks really good. It does have like an oily slip and finish to it, but that is expected for makeup remover. And we can see how clean that line is. Foundation, no foundation. So that is really good. I'm impressed by this makeup remover. Well guys, that is it for trying out all these products from the February Valentine's Day box from OliveYoung, and I must say I am blown away by the range of products they have chosen and put in here, because you can make a full face of a look. You can make a full face, you can have a full face done and completed, and honestly these products are all just incredible quality, and I'm blown away by the range they have in here. I'm really excited for it. Now I would really like to do a roundup and final review of everything that is included in today's box. But yeah, I'm looking at myself on my phone camera and I'm feeling super narcissistic. I feel like this is really cute. First up, this foundation from Espoir. Espoir is one of those brands I feel like you can't really be disappointed from. They're just really quality and beautiful as a brand. So this one was no exception. I do like the finish of it. It is a little bit on the, I guess, heavier side as a foundation, but it's not bad. I think you just need to really control the sponge. Don't splatter too much on it. Do what I like to do and just spread some of the foundation on the lid first so it coats it evenly rather than just in the center and it just smushes everywhere. This cushion isn't my favorite. It's too soft for my liking, so I'll probably put it on and pat it out and then go in with a second layer with my regular Juno & Co sponge to even it out. But honestly, looking at it, it looks great. It hasn't moved much around my nose and just overall really beautiful. This tone-up cream really did a great job of overall brightening, and you can see my neck is actually matching to my face now. This is what I don't like it to be much darker, yeah? So this looks great and it looks natural. It's not like I just put, you know, white casted sunscreen on. That is not a look, but this looks cute. It's very natural as well. So I think this is a thin consistency that everyone can get used to. I would just say that this is an extra step. So when you put this on, you want to give it a minute to settle down. Otherwise, it could bunch your foundation or concealer. So yeah, give it some extra time to settle down into your routine, but it will look great and it layers nicely on the underneath all the makeup as well, as you can see. Next up is the I Mimi blush, and I must say I'm a little taken aback about how much I actually like it. At first I thought, you know, it's just a cute blush, it's not really anything special, but I do love how it looks on my skin. It just looks very natural. You can't really see that the powder is piling on top of your skin, if that makes sense. It doesn't look like an extra layer is what I'm saying. It just looks like you're blushing from within, and it gives a really flawless and seamless finish. You can see that it does end around this area, but on my skin it just doesn't look like there's like a patch here. It just fades into the skin. It looks really beautiful. This shade Mellow Pink is great for just every day. I think it matches with any look. It's just a really great matte blush for a lighter and more, I guess, wash off color days. You can definitely build up. You guys saw how in the second go it just went really crazy, but it looks great. I really love this blush, and I can see this being a staple. You can just like grab it and then buff it into your skin because it's more hard pressed. It's not as pigmented, so you don't have to be super scared about it. But yeah, this one, really like it. And this brow pencil from colorgram is, I guess it's okay. It's not super special if I'm being honest. The only thing super special about it is its applicator. I've never seen a hexagonal brow pencil, so that was really cool. I like how it's more lighter as a pigmentation, so you can really just go super heavy and it will look fine. I like how it's a shadow. It's very natural looking, but it's just, you know, a regular, more powdery, I guess, brow pencil. Nothing super wow and will change your life. I think I can achieve the same effect with, you know, my eyeshadow palettes with a little bit of a darker, more grey brown, or just my other eyebrow pencils. It's nice to have in the kit and I definitely enjoyed using it, but it's not something I would scream and say you need this. But within the kit, it is a great addition and it just completes the picture. Next up is the eyeshadow palette. I don't even need to talk about how much I love Darcy palettes. You guys know I'm a huge simp for them. I have so many of their products. It's actually really bad. But this eyeshadow palette honestly is my number one from them, and if you guys don't have it, you need to try it out. Well, you don't need it, but it's just a beautiful brown neutral warm palette for every single day. The mattes blend like a dream. It is just the right amount of pigmentation. It's not super pigmented, but you can also build it up. You can also like buff it out to make it a wash of color. It's just so incredible. I love the range of formulas. We didn't really use the metallic or the matte with shimmers today, but those are great for one and done shades. I feel you just put it on and buff it out and you look great. And these glitters are just something special. I've never really met anything like them on the market. It's transparent, yet it has depth. It's just so gorgeous, and I love the look we created today. It is so shiny and it just makes my eyes pop. I feel it just accentuated my eyes in the best way possible, so I love this one. Highly recommend DASIQUE eyeshadow palettes, and just keep in mind they're more, I guess, a wash of color type of formula because it is K-beauty. But if you find a color palette that suits you, definitely try it out. This eyeliner, we already know I love CLIO products. I'm a huge simp for them too. And this one, I already have one in brown and I know I love it. So this one, of course I loved it. And I drew my liner extra long today, but it doesn't look too out of place either. I just love how creamy these are. It's very pigmented, and you can see it's been on my arm and hand for a while. It just doesn't smudge or budge once it's there. Gorgeous product, highly recommend, and I'm so glad they included this in this kit. This Giverny mascara is honestly so good. I didn't expect them to include it in this kit, and I'm so happy they did because you guys can try it out. It has such a precise applicator that is so hard to mess up. It makes your lashes individualized, if that makes sense, and it's just so easy to use. It's foolproof, it stays all day, and it's cute. It's like a cute pink packaging. What can you hate about it? And I do like how it's dark brown because, you know, again, it sounds special, but it is a little bit more subtle than a black, and once it stays, it won't budge, but it won't be super hard to remove either, so don't worry about that. It doesn't leave flakiness around your eyes after you remove it. It's just really nice. I love it, and again, so happy they included this in the kit. Last makeup product is this rom&nd lip tint. Guys, we know I love rom&nd, we know I love the Juicy Lasting Tint. Of course I love this one. This shade is also super pretty. We can see how it's pink with a little bit of oranginess, and it just looks so soft, and I guess just such beautiful vibes for Valentine's Day. It's just so pretty. I love this one, and it does tint the lips slightly, so if you're out and you're not one of those people who like to reapply lipstick, at least for me, I always forget to reapply lipsticks after I eat. I don't have the habit of like going to the bathroom and then, you know, taking some time to reapply makeup. It's probably a bad thing. I should probably make that a habit. But what I love about this is because it tints your lips don't look bland. You can just use a little bit of lip balm, because I'm a lip balm user. I use lip balm like every 2 hours. I just put it on and it looks shiny and it looks pretty. So I think it's a very convenient product, and yeah, overall, obviously I love it. Highly recommend. And in general, this box is such a win. The amount of value you get is great. The discount on top of my stacked code discount, that is gorgeous, and the products I chose is actually good. I don't want to say this, but a lot of beauty boxes and value boxes, they usually put products not many people buy and just get rid of stock, but these products, they're actually on the best-selling list, and they usually sold out sometimes. And I just think that's so great because you get to try some of the best from OliveYoung. It's a great way to really get started with K-beauty if you haven't really experienced with much. These are some of the best within the entire site and brand. So yeah, I just think this is a great box, and I'm not saying it because they sent it to me. I genuinely think these are great. If you guys have seen my videos, you know I love some of these products. But yeah, this is a great product, and I think it's a win-win. Really love it, and I highly recommend for anyone who wants to try out K-beauty. Just literally run, don't walk. You need this box if you haven't tried most of these products. Just great value. And yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, because as always, playing with new makeup is my favorite thing to do. So if you did like it, please give me a thumbs up or even subscribe to my channel. That would mean a lot to me, and I'll see you guys for the next video. Bye.